Good morning, everyone. This is Robin and Alex again with Ironwood Financial. Today, Alex is really excited about talking about the new recent tax bill that's coming out.
So, what we have right now is interesting because what everybody's talking about is the personal taxes side. Okay, we've heard about this bill. It's supposed to cost $1.4 trillion over the next 10 years to the federal debts. Okay, so what that means is the government's going to take in $1.4 trillion less. Of that, $40 billion a year, or $0.4 trillion of it, is on the personal side. And that's what everybody's talking about. How's that going to affect me? How's that going to affect somebody who makes $25,000, $75,000, $150,000? Who's getting the benefit? Who's paying it? Doesn't matter. It's $40 billion a year. What does matter is that other $1 trillion that is really what this tax bill is about. The nice part about this is like a magician's trick. Watch my hands. Well, over here, we're signing bills. So, what I want to talk about is the $1 trillion part of this tax bill. And
well, hold on, Alex. You say that, but a lot of people think that $40 billion is a lot of money. So let's talk about how that affects, average Joe first.
You want to find out how that's going to affect you. There's 50 different articles about it. What you can't find is articles about that other trillion. And that's the big money. The $1 trillion is the big money. That's what you need to know about because that's going to affect your portfolio. The rest of this tax bill isn't going to affect the stock market, and it's hardly going to affect your bottom line at all.
So you're saying because it's a $40 billion spread across basically all the taxpayers, this might be a couple $100 to each family that...
Yeah, for most people it's not a big deal. But what is a big deal is what this could do to your portfolio. Because let's look at it this way. $1 trillion over 10 years is $100 billion a year. That's not going to the federal government. So where is it going? It's going to the bottom line. That's going to corporate profits. Okay? So if we look at the stock market and we look at our PE ratios, right now they're at about 21 times. So what that means is on profits of $100 billion, you multiply that by 21, and we just created $2.1 trillion of value in the stock market that is justified at that valuation. Okay, so that's where the big news is in this tax bill, and that's why the politicians are so willing to give on little things on the $400 billion side, because they really want that $1 trillion side, and that's where their donors are. Okay, now this could be good for you too. So when you look at that, that $100 billion per year going to those companies, if you're a stockholder, that helps you.
That's right. So Alex, tell me, do you think this means that we're going to have a huge inflow of companies coming back to the U.S.?
That's been one of the major complaints, which is we have the second highest nominal tax rate in the world currently. And if we change to this new rate of 20, I believe is the proposed rates, we'll actually be once again competitive across the world. And it won't be so industry specific. So right now, we're subsidizing industries through special deductions, have a high tax rate. So let's say we have a 35% rate right now. The average company is paying 21. Okay? They're doing that through deductions that target specific things. If we lower the rate down to 20, well, obviously we're going to be paying less in taxes because before it was an average of 21. But on top of that, we're not going to be subsidizing particular companies, particular industries nearly as much through special deductions. And that, economically, is a good thing based on just pure economic theory.
Right. And the stock market clearly likes this idea.
Absolutely. It's very happy with this idea, and that's been the reason for the run-up so far this year in 2017.
That's right. So that's what we wanted to talk about today was the tax reform. And if you have any questions, you can obviously call us 520-318-4600. Until next time.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.